rough L's, man. One we should have really had against the bad Wizards team. And I fumbled that one around. I missed 2 free throws. I think it was Middleton, if I'm not mistaken, that drains a 3 to take the lead. I get the ball. I call for it. I call my own number and try to do what I'm good at, driving to the lane. I accidentally do the midi pull up when I'm really trying to do something in the lane and break it. So that one's out. Then last night, playing Sacramento, who actually is playing pretty good. Their offensive rebounds were out of this world, but played a pretty good game, man. 34, 7, and 12 or some shit like that, and took the leading bucket. Only for DeMar DeRozan to get the ball and to drive on 3 of us, like literally driving. Go back and watch it. I'm getting pushed from the elbow all the way down to under the basket with 2 other guys on top of him, and he just makes a layup like no problem as time expires. We gotta start stacking them. We need these more than ever. So let's get New Orleans.
So your system is always
get after it.
You're always trying.
I don't know if I want Murray, to be honest.
Doing new things.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans.
Getty's got to cover CJ.
Spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum.
Yeah, it's got to keep the match
is
up.
Out there with Zion Williamson. And it's mid-szn in at the 5. Chicago with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Man, that game goes down to the wire.
Yeah, the last 2 W's are brutal. Could be staring at a 13 and like 19 squad.
Yeah, this is the kind of game
almost within 5 of 500. It's not like that right now.
Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Herter passes to Giddey. Right wing. Pass to Holmes. Collins, a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6. Holmes kicks to Collins. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one. And that last matchup came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's a good screen. Holmes passes to Collins. From the high post, Buzelis' shot is good.
Boozy looked good last game. Very high.
Number early and
field goal percentage.
Yeah, well, his
I would be surprised if it was north of 70.
Are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so here is New Orleans. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Lets a floater go.
Man.
And Murray finishes it off.
And Murray has no qualms going to his floater on a play like that. Nice make.
And while we've got him on, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good
option to Herter. He was kind of open, but I don't think it would have been that good of a look.
See how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's McCollum coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Williamson kicks to McCollum. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray. A versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
Pro hop.
You're right, a big piece.
Step, whatever you want to call
Okay,
it.
Shams, we appreciate the update. Back to Murray. Pass to McCollum. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5
All right, let's call Giddy's number here.
McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Holmes passes to Giddey.
And
Got
one.
a piece of it.
Or foul, y'all know what I mean.
Murray outside. Pass to Mid-szn. Now here's Williamson. He's defended by Herter. And he gets it to go.
And such a force moving around the paint. And Zion goes where he wants.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. You take a look at Holmes, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
And when you're one
Always
and
Herter.
hit threes himself, makes the offense so tough to stop.
Murray looking around. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Holmes.
And
And he
one.
gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Now here's Murray. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that game against the Celtics. Holmes against Murray. Holmes passes to Collins. Giddey, no one around him.
Bang.
It's a three-point bomb. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
McCollum outside. Over Giddey. McCollum no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Holmes. Down low. And
What was that
there's
pass I was trying to make?
on the assist by Holmes.
No, I'm playing 2K right now, but pretty good little, pretty good little golf tournament going on in real life. The Valero Texas Open. All right, we're back.
Holmes got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 7. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Herbert Jones is checked in for New Orleans. not see the stat sheet here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's mid-szn. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? Yes, that goes in.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
This boost has been looking good.
Holmes with it. He's coming off a 34-point game against Sacramento.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well.
Get out of here.
On multiple fronts.
Getting all caught up with Collins.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Williamson.
What are we waiting on here?
32-point game for him in the win against the
Oh,
Celtics
man, I didn't mean to do that.
On the defensive end, he was extremely disruptive, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
I forget to use them anyway.
Here's Williamson. 7-point differential. Pass to mid-szn. Over Collins. Ball's knocked loose. Outside for Murray. A putback.
Collins, we got to get a board, buddy.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now, here's Holmes. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Holmes making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
Second team foul. Checking into the game for your ball. Number 9.
Holmes finds Giddey. To Holmes. Lock at 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That comes off the assist by Giddey. 6 points for Slim. Pelicans trail by 7.
Giddey always likes a little cut.
Outside,
He's
Jones.
looking for it.
Pass to mid-szn. Murray outside.
I'm on that. We got to help that out, man.
Powerful one-handed slam.
His offensive rebounds are
Doing his
crazy.
job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Vucevic following the score by New Orleans. Here's Holmes. And it's blocked.
No foul. That's a foul.
On the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Trey Murphy.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. And he makes both free throws. So, Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. And this game is tied up now.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Smith sets the pick for Holmes. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And a moment here to check
Alvarado
out the stats for
play
White.
some defense,
He's putting
if I'm
up
not mistaken.
13 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he
plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Kings was all business. He had 34 points, and it was the best work he's done on the glass this year. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat. But it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now Holmes. He's got 6.
2 minutes.
Dosumu up top, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. Dosumu, the pass to Vucevic. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. New Orleans in the lead. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Back to Alvarado. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Pass to White. Smith sets the pick for White. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And before you now are the rookies on a roll, the hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Well, you look at Buzelis, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Slim is right there as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Bulls trail by 5.
Looking
Dude,
at
thank
some
you.
numbers for Holmes.
It's all over me.
Remarkable tear this past month. 2nd in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And going back to him being 2nd in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game. His peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Pelicans leading by 3. The 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Alvarado bastards in my head.
Alvarado's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smith sets the pick for Holmes. Over in the corner, Dosumu.
Ooh.
From outside, off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Holmes. Uses the glass to finish the lead. He's got 10.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
McCollum.
Oh, foul.
No
Good
good that
rebound.
time. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Not a bad first quarter. Not a bad first quarter.
Up by 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Shit got swatted right there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Holmes in at the point. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
Thought Giddey was bad turnover.
McCollum against Giddey. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Holmes passes to Giddey. To the paint. Pass to Holmes. Giddey with it. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot.
Gotta go up with it.
Here's Vucevic, and they force the shot clock.
I think I'm a dog.
Violation. Great team. Collins checked in for Chicago. Kevin Herter comes in for Kobe White. Pelicans leading by 6. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Chicago shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Fucking rocked him and still couldn't
Pass
get
to
off of him.
Buzelis. And here is Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Robinson Earl. To the right side. Pass to McCollum. From the top of the key. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Collins. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, he catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other. And you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do. But you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Now, here's Holmes. He's got 10. Collins, a screen on McCollum. Giddey, no good. New Orleans leading by 4. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Holmes. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's McCollum for three. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
Well, no doubt, McCollum is dangerous from distance.
New Orleans making a switch here. Boston's checked in. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at McCollum. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top five, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
He's off on the second. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Bulls trail by 10. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Now here's Herder. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Holmes. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, we're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Blazers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Pass to Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 6.
It's a nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
Now Herder. Collins, a screen on Jones. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
54.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
that game against the Hawks, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's mid-szn in at the center, locking down the middle. Murray, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Holmes. Here he goes. And he gets the bucket. He's got 13.
Yeah, he's
Maggie.
in such a great rhythm right
Yeah,
now.
right.
It makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Murray, good.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the three.
Well, Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Holmes kicks to Collins. Pass to Buzelis. Now Holmes. There's the drive. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
90 seconds now into the second half. Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Holmes. Again, the miss by Murray. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Giddey. Holmes against Murray. Holmes can't get it to go in. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in his range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
Pass to McCollum. 4 on the clock. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Giddey against McCollum. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Holmes. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Collins setting the pick for Herter for the tie. And the 3 ball is good. Herter's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
three from McCollum. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Chicago calls timeout. Here's Holmes. He's got 13. Collins a screen on Murray. Here's Holmes. Pass to Collins. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Bulls basketball.
Holmes finds Herter. Another three for Chicago. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Williamson. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here is Holmes. Now here's Collins. D right on him. Holmes against Murray. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williamson outside. Pass to Mid-szn. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Now, here's Holmes. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Murray, and another turnover here by New Orleans. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Holmes, 13 points in the game. And he drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Pelicans trail by 3. McCollum with the ball. 17 points in the game. Outside for Murray. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the wing right side. Holmes. Off target from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Mid-szn shot is good.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Holmes passes to Giddey. Over McCollum. Here's Vucevic. The three-pointer no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for New Orleans. Chicago trailing here. Now Holmes. He's got 14. And here's Herter outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Sorry, guys, I have. This 18th hole in this tournament is intense.
Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Herter, and it's Whiten for Josh Giddey. Pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Messi. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Messi's got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the middle. Here's Dosunmu.
What?
Pelicans with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tries from 7. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic has screen on Jones. Dosunmu, the pass to Holmes. The shot's good. Holmes got 16. Third quarter guys.
If Vooch fades, I'll cut.
Neck and neck game.
Gotta have someone cut.
Getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Outside, Jones. Alvarado with it from the arc. Tries again.
Gotta get that rebound,
Pass
though.
to Messi. Jones for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Holmes.
Alvarado, if you want to play aggressive, I'll take it to the basket any day.
Lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Messi. Pass to Alvarado from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And Jones slams it in.
When Jones goes on the drive, you get a good mix of speed and power.
Now, here's Holmes. He's got 18. Pass to Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. And it's Alvarado in the corner. A shot by mid-szn, no good. Chicago leading. White drives in, pass to Holmes. Back to White. Drains the 19-footer. White's got his first bucket of the night.
And White has more of a feel now for when he should look to score. Nice bucket there.
Here's Alvarado.
No.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Concentration. He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
I'm going to let this game sim for now. I got a big 18-hole coming up. Y'all enjoy this Chicago defense. Alvarado just put an and-one on me.
Jalen Smith comes in for Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Slim. That one drops. He ties it up. 46 seconds left to play in the third. And here's White. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
To the wing on the left. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Boston. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. No good with the elbow jumper. Dosunmu with it. Pass to White. 2 seconds left. That one doesn't drop.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Trey Jones. Collins is out there with Smith. And it's Kobe White. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Alvarado. Here's Boston to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Herter passes to Jones. Pass to Collins. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And good that time.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for White.
At the line for one, Zach Collins.
He's checked in for Jones.
What are you doing, all right? Go get him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Holmes. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boston, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Jones pulls it down.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Pass to Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A miss that time would have put him up. The Bulls shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Oh, my bad, Collins. Jeez. Gotta have my eyes up.
Collins setting the pick for Holmes. Collins with it. Holmes finds Collins. Misses in close. Here's Boston to take the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Boston. Giddy defending. So they take the lead. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
On defense, the Pelicans. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Collins setting the pick for Giddy. Just 5 on the clock. Collins, good.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddy showing his vision on that one.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Boston. Here's Alvarado. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
All day, baby. Double-double.
With the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Boston. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now Holmes. Pass to Herter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Holmes. Jones sets the pick for Williamson. Inside.
Yeah, dude.
Jones, no luck. Bulls are gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Holmes kicks to Herter. To Holmes. Pass to Buzelis.
That's not the pass I was trying to make.
Herter against Jones.
Oh, boy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What a smart play by Jones. Staying with his motion and just letting the defense come and foul him.
Bucket here.
Bulls trail by 4. Now Giddy. Collins, a screen on McCollum to the middle. And
one, man.
Collins.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that? Welcome to the NBA.
I mean, no jumper
I'm sure
going
he'd
in.
like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Giddey kicks to Holmes. Collins a screen on Murray. Holmes passes to Herter. 5 on the clock. The 3.
Get in there.
It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Murray against Holmes. From 13, Chicago grabs the miss. Holmes got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint, and stolen by Williamson.
God, he looked like he wasn't playing that.
Magnificent rejection.
Making good use of his length.
Yeah, Collins.
Able to track down the block that time.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Holmes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Need these, man.
At the line for the Bulls, Holmes taking 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one can tie it up. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans.
I think we might burn timeout no matter what happens right here.
McCollum outside.
Good defense, man. Let's go. No, we're not burning no timeouts.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
We're not burning any timeouts, but I would love a foul.
22 points for Slim.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Pass to McCollum. To stop the run.
Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Let's slow down.
Now, here's Holmes. Bulls moving the ball around. Herter passes to Collins.
Wow. Make them call timeout.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's McCollum on the wing. White covering. Williamson kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And yes, it's
trying to get on it.
Murray's got 13
like that
points here in the second half alone.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Bulls call timeout.
Now on the court, your hot squad. Get out and work.
The Bulls have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Holmes passes to Herter. This one for 3. And another one in the scoring column.
It's a dog.
He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. And
here is Murray. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pelicans pull it in.
Should do a floater.
Murray with it. To the left wing. Williamson in the post. He's defended by Herter. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from McCollum.
Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
Holmes passes to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
A longer guard, 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Did he foul out or something?
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Kicks it out to McCollum. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. That's to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McCollum, no good. Well, Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. White against McCollum.
Well, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Oh, yeah, let's have a game, fellas.
White takes pride in that.
Let's have a game.
Timeout called by Willie Green. He's not taking any chances.
First triple-double.
Right away.
All these damn games come down the wire. I'd like to get that turnover number down. Got to our 21 points. 11 rebounds, though. I love that.
McCollum kicks to Murray. Count it!
Damn,
what a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, you can see the confidence that Murray plays with in these clutch moments.
Here's Holmes. Pass to Buzelis. Holmes against Murray. Pocket 6. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Holmes.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
McCollum outside with the fadeaway. It counts, and that shot brings them to within just 1.
Man,
the Bulls call
keep chalking games, and it's just not that.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot.
Good Lord.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game.
5 turnovers. Got to cut that out. One of them damn near cost us the game.
Those games that feel so great to win and really
Wow.
It's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
That was stressful.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you. Great win tonight, MP.
Yo, I saw Twin get his first triple-double last night. Nice work. That boy better watch out for MP, man.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
What's our schedule look like? So Charlotte, Portland, Clippers. So Lonzo should be back. In January. I mean, word. Oh, what a... Jeez, man.